From Global's newsroom, I'm Hayley Granger. More people are being convicted for violent coach firm owner and driver have been sentenced. A £38 billion upgrade of Britain's railways has been put on hold.
I think quite often happiness gets missed because it's kind of obvious that happiness is a simple thing, but I think that we can learn how to be happy, and that's the science of happiness.
Because everyone is quite miserable at the moment and not like a mood hoover, which is someone who's not very positive and always negative.
If everyone's kind, then there won't be like any bad things happening in the world, and everyone will just like get on with each other.
Hundreds of school children in Bristol are attempting to break a new world record. They're giving out flowers, sweets and compliments to strangers to try for the most random acts of kindness in one city in one day.
Today is very special because we are setting out to set a new world record for the most random acts of kindness in a city in a day. The whole idea of the Brilliant Bristol project is about raising the levels of happiness and confidence and positivity amongst the children of Bristol. But as we know, being clever isn't everything. You can be really clever, but if you're not confident and you're not kind and you're not passionate and you're not full of energy or happiness, then actually life will pass you by.
It's totally caught the kids' imagination. It's spread, it's contagious, it's spread right across the school and beyond. Actually, I've got parents coming in to me now saying, "What is this 2%er thing, Mr. Lacey? I keep being told to be a 2%er.
What we're going to do, what we need to do is remember why we're doing it. So we're trying to break world record. The quickest way for you to be happy is to do a good deed for somebody else. That's the theory, so we're going to test that theory today. I've been completely wowed today. I mean, we started in College Green with lots of kids doing random acts of kindness, giving out sweets and chocolates and flowers to passers-by, and you can visibly see people receiving flowers and walking off with a smile on their face. And the shortest way, the easiest way to make yourself happy is to do an act of kindness for somebody else. So random act of kindness was one of the main themes of the project, and it's great to see the kids actually proving that being happy is not only good for you, it's good for the community.
We're trying to make the Bristol out of the UK positive and 2%ers.
We've been having stickers to hand out and flowers to make people more positive and, well, more jolly now.
Great. And what did you just do?
We were telling her about what's it all about and why we're handing out stickers, and we were just telling her why we're doing it and stuff like that.
I'm Dan Blythe, this is Sharon Gill. We're both from GB Fit. Sharon is a 6-time world kickboxing champion and is a British kickboxing coach, 4th degree black sash in Kung Fu, and I'm a 2nd degree black sash in Kung Fu. And we thought straight away it's just a brilliant idea. We're very positive and upbeat people ourselves. We're always very lively. No one's going to want to come and have a lesson with miserable people. And we work with a lot of kids. And straight away we thought it was a great idea to try and boost the happiness, the enthusiasm and the dedication.
I'm Cody from British Farm, and we're trying to break the random act of kindness record.
And how many do you think you've done so far?
Around around 14. 40? About 40.
40, lost count already.
About, not 30. 40. 40. Around there.
And how many do you think you'll do by the end of today?
Around 50. 70. 70. 100.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this today?
We want to try and make Bristol a happier place, so other people might hear about us, and then they do the same, so the whole world's happy.
We're giving out compliments, sweets, strawberries, and pig of happiness stickers. Would you like a flower? For a random act of kindness and have a lovely day. You've got a hug from somebody, you've got yours as well.
But then when some people don't really want a flower, it doesn't really matter because at least we got flowers to make them. Would you like a flower? You look very nice. Have a nice day.
We're about to hide bookmarks inside books in Bristol Central Library, so when people open books they'll get a nice message saying like be happy or smile.
And why do you think that's a good idea?
Because today in our school is Kindness Day.
Okay.
And then when we go back to school we're going to hide some more of these in our library.
That's a very big number, alright? Well, fingers crossed we're going to do it. So massive thank you from me to you. Give yourselves a big cheer and go back to school.
It has a huge impact, I think, on a community that starts with the school community but then goes outwards. Most of the outside activities have been focused or led by Year 5. Really high on the list was the opportunity to go into Westbury Village, because we do a lot within the school community already, visiting old people's homes and all sorts of things, singing, and they love singing. So they decided to do flash mob, but they also had approached shops with the teachers and asked permission if they could go and pack bags or just come in and say hello to people. So that's what they've been doing.
In school, we've been decorating gingerbread men for the teachers in school to hand out.
We've also, the little children are going to read to us. We made some letters for our family members or teachers to give out.
We made kindness cards and gave them to people around the school and children and teachers.
And we went to College Green to hand out chocolate, strawberries, flowers and stickers.
Today some of the Year 5s are going to the hospital and they're going to give out cards to people in the orthopaedic ward.
This morning we did a flash mob to cheer up all the parents and children.
Through lunchtimes, people have been offering to go into the car park and wash the staff's car. Before that, we would put a post, like a note saying your car has been washed and you're amazing or something, and then they would be really pleased.
During the week, we see people doing brilliant stuff and we write down their name, put it in a box, and then at the end of the week, Mrs. Taylor, our head teacher, will pick out a piece of paper with the name on it and they'll get a sticker.
We've got loads of different things going on, so we've had kids down at the City Library. We've got kids at the moment out and about on the streets around the school, leaving presents on people's doorsteps so when they come home. We've got kids putting nice messages on car window screens. We've got our year sixes are just about to go off to the bakery and leave a pot of money with some nice notes so that when people turn up to pay, their sandwich is paid for them.
What we're doing, we've got a pot of money, friends got here, leave it on there, and it's basically anyone who comes in and wants like a cake, who orders something like a cake or something like that, they can get it for free.
Right, mate, show us what you've got in the bag. What you've got in the bag?
A nice Chelsea coat.
Chelsea one, and how much did that cost you?
It was actually free. The kids surprised me with it.
And how do you feel about getting a free cake?
I feel brilliant. It's going to make my day.
Good lad.
I could just see that this was something that offered them a wonderful opportunity to really think about themselves, their dreams, their aspirations, and also to learn to take some responsibility for the impact that they can have.
You made people cry with happiness. I'm not sure that was the idea, but I mean that's beyond normal happiness.
It's been something that's really captured their imagination and has been a really positive experience for everybody, kids and adults as well.
The general atmosphere in the school's been excited, there's just happiness everywhere, radiating. Everybody's smiling, everybody we meet seems to be smiling, so it's been really, really lovely.
How have you felt doing all these random acts of kindness?
It made us really happy, and me and my friend were so happy that our cheeks started to hurt.
You were so happy that your cheeks started to hurt?
The simplest of things can make the most enormous difference.
Actually, our message is to the rest of the world, come and take us on, come and have a go if you think you're happy enough. And wouldn't it be great if Bristol sets the bar up there, and then maybe New York, maybe Tokyo, yeah? We'll take anybody on. The revolution starts in Bristol.